my name is Samuel and welcome back to another video where today we shall be counting down the top 10 LEGO Indiana Jones sets that I think should be remade in 2022 if the theme does return, which I've already done a video on that. You can see at the end of the video I've got a link and I'll put a link in the description. So yeah, LEGO Indiana Jones is a theme that I believe is set in stone to return. Nothing has been confirmed by LEGO, but this, in my mindset, I believe that this is going to happen because it was a really popular theme back there. The sets absolutely skyrocketed, and the fact that we're getting one final movie and they've also rebooted Harry Potter, it seems like that this is something that they'd want to do. And also it is Disney, which LEGO do merge with quite a lot, with lots of different themes, so I think it's definitely set in stone. So yeah, these are the 10 sets I think should return in next year. So coming in at number 10, we have the 71962 Chila Cemetery Battle, which does include 187 pieces, 5 minifigures. Well, one is a skeleton, but still absolutely insane, and this did retail for £19, $20 and €20. This set, I think, for a number of reasons, will come back. The first thing is LEGO like to make these sort of like middle range sets, the £18, $20 sets. It's something that, yeah, LEGO do quite a lot, and this one is quite an iconic scene, I would say, from the movie. It's one of the most pivotal scenes of the movie, where of course they find the skull, and it sets up like the later acts of the movie, so it makes sense that they would do it. And also cemeteries, they have been doing one every couple of years. It's sort of seen there was sort of a gap when they didn't, but that time period thing isn't, that's just like a little side note I wanted to add. And then yeah, you get Indy, you get like the tribal characters, and then you get Mutt as well, his son, so it'll be a really good way to get the main characters for quite an affordable price, and then they could make it unique with all the play features and the trapdoor, which I think would be absolutely perfect. Though will they bring back the skull is a whole nother question on its own. So coming in at number 9, we have the 7627 Temple of the Crystal Skull, which does include 929 pieces, 10 minifigures, and this did originally retail for £74, $8 and €80, which honestly was quite a steal back in then for the price. This most probably will be about £100, $100 set, maybe £90, $110, sort of in that bracket. This set is the main pivotal ending of the movie, and if you have a look at a pattern, LEGO tend to do all the biggest scenes that they try to do a set based on it. All the Star Wars movies, there's generally a massive ending battle set and a scene, and they do it in a set, and I think that's why it's going to happen. Though that didn't happen with episode 9, but I guess we got some of the spaceships. But yeah, this is like the massive ending of the movie. I think they could really step this up a notch. They could do the temple and then have like a feature where you can do like pull the UFO out of it. I think that would look absolutely incredible. Like there's lots of things they could do with this. It'll be a lot harder, and honestly I could see this even going up to being like a proper £200 set, you know, absolutely going off the scale, sort of like they did with the Harry Potter castle the year it was back. At the end they did a big set. Maybe this would come at the end of next year, but yeah, I could definitely see them doing it. It'd be really cool to get some alien figures, get some of the other tribal characters, and like staircase that they run down. There's quite a lot of cool things they could do. The Indy's friend, like the traitor one who wasn't a traitor, him, that would have been another really cool figure to get. So yeah, this set I can definitely see them returning, and this set actually the value hasn't really gone up that much. Second hand you basically get it I think for like 90, so it's not too bad. But yeah, it'd be really interesting to see if they remake this. It'd be cool to have like the throne chancellor room with all like the aliens and that. So yeah, that is what I think for number 10, 9 even. Coming in at number 9, we have the 7197 Venice Canal Chase, which does include 420 pieces, 4 minifigures, and this did retail for £30, $40 and €40. And this set I definitely can see returning, of course, hence the video. I don't know why I keep saying that, but yeah, this set was quite a major chase. It was one of like the opening chase scenes, well, not the opening chase scenes, but one of the first ones. I think for this set they definitely could do a couple of things. They could either add the library with the entrance, or they could add the sewer. And yeah, this is another quite pivotal part where they get the second half of the map. That would be really cool if you got like a 2x3 or 2x2 printed, or even a 2x4 like of like the whole printed map. I think that would be absolutely incredible. You get some really good characters that would be cool to return. And yeah, I could definitely see them doing it. This could even do a bit more of Venice. Like we got a really awesome bridge from the Spider-Man set, so maybe they could do something like that. And actually, having a look at it, there's a lot of similarities to that one. That is absolutely insane. But yeah, I'm not sure. LEGO this day and age don't do direct builds like these. Like these boats are basically the same, apart from a couple of color swaps. So yeah, it'd be really interesting to see, but it'd be really awesome to see if they can maybe make this like a £60 set, add a bit of like the museum front, then add a bit more of the sewer. I think that could look really awesome. Coming in at number 7, we have the 7195 Ambush in Cairo, which does include 79 pieces, 4 minifigures, and this does retail for £10, $11 and €11, or back when it did, but now it has quadrupled to £40, which honestly is absolutely insane. And there's barely any on eBay. I've had a look, there's barely any. This set I think is quite an iconic set. Well, again, definitely a scene. You have Indy shooting down the swordsman, just straight up killing him, and then you have Marion being kidnapped by that other, like the thug, which I would say is quite an important scene as well, which leads onto like the rest of it. They could even do the boat that they get on that. I'm not as sure on if they would do the boat, but still that would be something really cool. But yeah, this set is definitely a nice one. And Lego typically, now this is a pattern I've noticed, they haven't been doing this many sets at about £13, but for a £13 set, this would be great. You get a couple bad guys, you get a couple good guys, you get an indie variant. Oh my, when we think of variant, we always think of Loki now, but we get like a different version for indie. Like, it would be really good set, and I could see them doing it as it's a cheap way to get people into the line, and it's quite an iconic scene too. Coming in at number 6, we have the 7620 Indiana Jones Motorcycle Chase, which does include 79 pieces, 3 minifigures, and this did retail for £9, $10, and €10. And this set is again another cheap set, which should probably be £13, which typically we know Lego like to do. They did do that when they relaunched the Harry Potter line. And this set again, it's just a nice little set. We know that Lego love doing motorcycles, which is annoying, but this set, I think it what you get the old fashioned, you get the sidecar one. So I could see them just doing it as like a little vehicle set. You get the podium. It would be really awesome to get like the signpost, and also to get a proper map that is actually proper printed, or the book. They could use the new book piece from Harry Potter. And yeah, I think it'd be really cool. Would we get the officer though? We're not exactly sure on if like that's going to happen or not. And yeah, I think this would just be a nice little set again, like the other one, to introduce people into the line, and especially be a lot more affordable for younger people. Coming in at the midway point at number 5, we have the 7682 Shanghai Chase, which does include 244 pieces. This does include 5 minifigures, and this did originally retail for £27, $30, and €30. The prices do seem a bit weird here, but this is all thanks to Brickset for giving this information anyway. But yeah, this set is another really iconic scene. It is the opening in, of course, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom in Shanghai, of course, and they really could do a couple of things. They could do the club with the giant penny, or like the giant thing that they roll out on, which that would be really interesting. They could do the plane as well with this. But yeah, this is the most iconic part of the chase, where we get the introduction of Short Round, which I again really hope he returns. And yeah, I think it'd be a really good set. The car style is so unique because we've not really had anything like this in like the mid-30s, so it'd be really awesome to see. Gangsters though, Lego, I don't know. Will they do gangsters? Not really sure, but I'm pretty sure if they all did this set, we'd all be very happy indeed. Coming in at number 4, we have the 7622 Race for the Stolen Treasure, which straight off the bat, I'm not sure about this set. This does include 272 pieces, 4 minifigures, did originally retail for £27, $30, and €30. But straight off the bat, I know this is a military heavy set. There are 2 military vehicles, but I think Lego definitely could get away with it. But then again, the Offspring set got like cancelled, but then that was only cancelled due to outrage. I don't really know exactly here, but yeah, this is a set that I'm not exactly sure if will return, but this is one of the most iconic Indiana Jones scenes, if not one of the most iconic fight scenes, when you got him like dragging behind with the whip. It is just such an iconic set. Like, it would be absolutely incredible just to like recreate that with him connecting the whip at the back, like dragging him through, then him fighting like all the characters. Like, it would be just such an iconic set. And it's trucks as well, and we know that Lego like them. And actually, no, I think Lego could do this, because if we go back to the Man of Steel set in 2014, I believe it was, they did do that military vehicle. So I think that there is a chance we could get this set. So yeah, this is honestly another really iconic scene, which is why I think it should happen. Digging our way into spot number 3, we have the 7621 Indiana Jones and the Lost Tomb, which does include 277 pieces, 3 minifigures, well technically one is a skeleton, but then we get some of the statues, so that technically could put it to 5, but really 2 minifigures, and this did retail for £18, $20, and €20. And this set, honestly, well, straight off the bat, it looks quite big for the price. I could see this definitely being $30, $35, but yeah, this set is another absolute iconic scene. This is the first time that we actually sort of get to see the arc, so it would make sense. It'd be cool again to get Indy's friend. We get Marion in another variant as well. We get Indy, and yeah, this set would be such a unique one. We don't really get many more Egyptian-based sets, and their architecture is absolutely incredible and so unique. So it'd just be really cool to see like the Phoenix statues, and also you can see that there's like sticker printing of R2-D2 and C3, which I just think would be absolutely incredible if they did that as well. But yeah, that is what I think. I think this set has definitely got a high chance of returning, because if you look at lots of the marketing material and what people talk about, this is one of the, I would say, one of the most spoken about sets, and like on just everywhere really in general, like the marketing, what people say, just the advertisation, like I've said. Yeah, that is like what I think of that. So yeah, that is why I think that this set has definitely got a high chance of returning. Coming in at number 2, we have the 7199 the Temple of Doom. Wow, 652 pieces, 6 minifigures, and this did originally retail for £75, $90, and €90. This set, wow, it's absolutely incredible. The new Mind Trap piece would absolutely go perfectly here. Yeah, I think they'd still have to do some of the elements. Actually, no, I believe we have all of these track elements, don't we? So there we go, we have that. Though these are technically are more accurate to the time period, that would definitely be something that LEGO would want to do. They'd want quite an action-packed, heavy set for kids to have a play around with, which that would fit perfectly. Then what they could do, the battle scene at the top, of course, it is quite dark, but I think they could definitely develop it a bit more. Maybe they could add a cage, but then that is going a bit low. Like, it could have an anchor that lowers them down into the pit, which is getting quite far. But yeah, it'd be honestly an absolute incredible set. Even they could include like the village or the bridge, or that could even be like another set. I'm thinking of maybe doing a video about things that I think should be made. But then getting another Mala Ra minifigure would be absolutely incredible. His figure has gone quite valuable, and this whole set in general has gone up in absolute insane value. It'd be really cool to see if we actually got a new Mala Ram headpiece or what they'd actually do for that. But yeah, this honestly is a really dark scene, but I think LEGO, it'll be an absolute just gold mine, and it'd be a bit silly if they don't do this, because yeah, I think kids will have quite a lot of fun with the mine rails. Rolling on into spot number 1, we have the 7623 Temple Escape, which does include 554 pieces, 6 minifigures, and this retailed for us £47, $60 and €60. This is an absolute joke. We would never get this set for this cheap. Even if that was released now as it is, it would be like £100 most probably. And this set, I think straight off the bat, is the set that everyone wants. This is one of the most iconic movie opening scenes. You get to really just see all of Indiana Jones' character. You just get to see so much of the movie, and it's such an iconic scene, and the set honestly just looks absolutely fantastic. I do have this one. I did get it later on, but it's sadly all in pieces, so that'd be another reason to get another one. But yeah, it'd be really cool to get all the characters. It'd be good to get Jock the plane. Mine was actually completely yellow or tan, really, because of all the sun damage. But yeah, this would be absolutely incredible with like the idol and everything. Would they do the idol is my question. Would it be like coming back? And another thing is the boulder piece. We have not had a massive Lego ball element like that in, I think, since his set, which of course is 2008. There we go. So yeah, I don't exactly know. Would we get it? I'm not really sure. But yeah, that's the only thing that really puts me off. I'm like, the idol, yeah, I could see them bringing back the idol piece, making the idol. I could see that returning. But the actual ball itself, like, I don't know. That can't be brick built. Unless they could do it brick built or something like that. Maybe make a new mold, because it is quite shiny and round. Maybe add some printing to it. It'd be really cool to see. But yeah, that is a set that I think definitely should return the most. Like, this set, hands down, if LEGO can only do one, this is the one that they have to bring back. And I actually did look, quite a lot of the designers are actually still around for LEGO Indiana Jones, and thank you to Brickset for helping me find that information out. So that is a really positive thing. When I've heard that, I was like, this is good, because they're quite, I think they're part of like Harry Potter and superheroes, which have already got large teams, so they could like borrow them or like nick them and let them do their own like Indiana Jones again, which I think is really awesome. So there we have it. I hope you did enjoy this video. What do you think of my picks of the sets that I think should return? And I definitely, when going into this video, I tried to think of just everyone, like the fan base, what would everyone want to see? And I think I'd say I've captured it decently well. We've got the sets that would be better for the younger audiences, the play features one for the collectors, the iconic scenes, and yeah, I think, like I said, Indiana Jones will return. It's not been confirmed, and it's still rumours and all of that. It's not even 100% a rumour, it's just more speculation at this point. But just looking at all of the statistics about Harry Potter return, Indiana Jones, like Harry Potter return without a Harry Potter movie, only a spin-off, where we're getting Indiana Jones 5, and there's also talks about a TV show or something like that. So yeah, honestly, well, when I say TV show, I mean Disney Plus exclusive show like the others. So yeah, I think this definitely has got, honestly, a massive chance of returning. I think it'd be really cool. There's a few retired elements, the skull as well. I'm a bit worried about that. I really hope they would bring the idol back. So yeah, it's definitely interesting to see what they're going to do with this. I definitely can see them bringing this back very soon. So yeah, what do you think? In fact, I reckon this could even be in January's wave of stuff. I think they could just begin again, maybe do one set or 2 or 3 from each movie at the beginning, then some 4, 5. So yeah, thank you all for watching this video. What do you think are my picks for the sets that I think should return? And until tomorrow's video, I'll see you there. Bye for now.